Hello, my loves. So I'm going to just briefly go over the Fall into Wellness challenge so that you can get participating and just growing this fall. So I'm really excited about it. I have been posting a little bit about it on Instagram, and really my intention with this is not to be something like the 75 hard challenge where there are just a bunch of rules you are following, but you can make it as disciplined or flexible as you want. It's really more just so that you have a framework and you are really intentional about creating a vision and keeping your habits and goals in the forefront of your mind and your life. So, when I was trying to think about this challenge, I did a little bit of research on the fall equinox and some symbolism behind that. So, which is coming in a couple of weeks in September. And so, the fall is really a time of coming back into balance in nature, of transformation, of letting go of things that are no longer serving us. So, that is definitely some energy that I'm trying to take into these next few months. It's also, however, a time to really honor the harvest, the goals and things that you set back in January for your year. So, of course, we're going to have a lot of celebrations coming up in the holiday season. And so, this challenge isn't necessarily supposed to go into December, more of um, September, October, and November. But we definitely want to continue to think about all the ways we have grown in this year, but still be adding to those. And so there are three components to the challenge. Okay. So the first area of focus is self-discipline, because I know personally, I have just been feeling like with summer, with a lot more events, going out, spending a lot of money, eating out a lot, traveling, I have not stayed committed to some of the things that I know are really important to my health. So I definitely want to come back to a place of a little bit more discipline, a little bit more boundaries. But really the one thing you will do for the challenge is to choose just one habit that you want to rewrite your relationship with for the 3 months as a trial to see how does it go. Explore why is it maybe a difficult challenge or a difficult habit to let go of or to change your relationship with. So be really realistic with yourself and think about, can you replace this habit with something new that is more supportive to your health? Should you use more of a harm reduction or 80-20 mindset where you are just reducing how much you do this habit so that you are still gaining some benefit? So, for example, harm reduction would be, rather than saying, I am not going to drink for these 3 months, I am going to only drink on special occasions, and I am going to maybe set a drink limit or have an accountability partner to ensure that I am not over drinking excessively or something like that. You could even, this is all about you. You could redo it every single month. I'm going to do a pretty much a full sober September for the most part, and have maybe like one day where I'll have a few drinks. And then October is my birthday. I have a wedding, a trip. I probably won't completely do that then, but then back, I'm going to just kind of see how I do. But I do think that being able to really detach from something like alcohol is important. So I am very excited to commit to this adjustment after not being super disciplined in the summer. You could also have an accountability buddy, or you could utilize the Facebook group if you are a member to really keep yourself accountable with a weekly check-in of, hey, this is how I did. Just sharing that with somebody else is going to make you a lot more likely to succeed and to stay committed. Okay, the next area of focus is fitness. Okay, so I personally like to rewrite my fitness program about every 3 months. Now, maybe you are kind of in the middle of a program, maybe you don't have any program, maybe you really love where you're at with fitness. I'm hoping that there is something everyone can build upon and expand upon with their fitness habits with this goal. And so this goal is to really make your fitness program for the next 3 months comprehensive, including strength, cardio, and meditative or mindful movement. So hopefully, if you've been following me for a while, you know what strength training is. You know that we want to be hitting the major muscle groups, legs and arms, at least twice a week. So commit to however much time you think you're going to be spending in the gym, whether that's 2 days a week, 3, 4 days a week. Any of those can be really comprehensive. Check out, if you are a member, check out my fitness library, or add on personal training to your membership if you would like me to write your program for you. I also have recently heard of the Fitbod app being really great for helping guide people in programming. I have also heard of the Burn app. Those are kind of the only two I've heard of. I personally don't use them, but the goal is for strength training that you are writing a program so you are doing progressive overload every week and you are not doing random cardio hit type lifting. That is not the same as heavy strength training, okay? Even if you are brand new to strength training, doing that system is going to be so much more effective. Then for cardio training, this can be anything from walking, stair stepping, running, biking. Try to pick something consistent each week. I am going to be doing at least one long, low to moderate intensity run. But it should be a little bit more than just your daily activity. So definitely getting up, walking more throughout the day is a great goal. Just figure out where you're currently at with your cardio training and add on to that, okay? That can also include some HIIT style workouts, which I like to integrate into my lifts as well. And those are something that I haven't been as consistent with over the summer because I do some random cardio, some biking, some running, some HIIT. So I am going to structure it in and really try to commit to it weekly because I do think that I will see more actual progress and gains from that. And then that third component of the fitness focus is your meditative movement. So again, start where you are currently at. If you are doing absolutely zero mindfulness, yoga, stretching, figure out a weekly routine for that. It could be one session a week. It could be one YouTube video a week, one yoga class a week, whatever you want that to be. Maybe you've been doing that for a while and you want to try something new, like nature walks, morning hot girl walks, where you listen to a podcast, something like that. Just be sure to include that and make it something that you are getting in that parasympathetic calm side of your nervous system. So it should not be something that is like high intensity at all, like a high vinyasa yoga class. That's not quite the same. That's more of a workout. That's going to go more into your aerobic and strength category. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. I encourage you to use my spreadsheet to track both your self-discipline and your fitness habits. The next one is going to be not a daily thing, but a weekly thing. Once a week, you have a designated soul time. And this is something that is good for you spiritually. It could include connecting with community, connecting with others, volunteering, going to church, joining a group that you enjoy, or it could be completely solo. Solitude can bring a lot of amazing soul benefits. So it should be something fun, but also something intentional. Do not make it watching a movie, or if you already are someone who watches TV pretty regularly. Do not make it something that you are being productive, like going to get groceries, okay? Try to make it something relatively new. If you need book requests or something like that, or ideas, please reach out. But hopefully this is a time where you can be really reflecting on your week. Yeah, and throughout all of these things, be reaffirming yourself, be using affirmations, asking yourself important, deep questions, having time for really thinking about what you want to be pursuing in your life, using all of these things to holistically improve your health. So hopefully this is a really fun reset. Again, it has nothing nutrition related. So check out, if you are a member, make sure you check your email. I'm about to send out the monthly meal planning resources and recipe highlights. If you are not a member, definitely check it out on my website, what the membership is all about. Message me or email me questions that you have, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing fall. Talk to you all soon.